To the tube. What's good with y'all, man? Another day, another blessing, man. I hope y'all doing well. I hope y'all striving, styling, and profiling, taking care of the things y'all need to take care of, taking care of y'all's people, but most importantly, taking care of y'all's internal world to be able to reflect the image of Jesus Christ externally. Liver, listen, Unc, TT, Grandpa. Oh, well. That being said, man, today we're going to talk about how principle and respect are internal. And you don't want to push that onto other people. You want to first show it to yourself. And if you show it to yourself first, it'll reflect outward. So as above, so below. As outward, so inward. So start inward because that's what you have first and foremost. And then the outward will follow. Hopefully, it should, you know. Principle and respect is essentially boundaries. Being able to owe it to yourself to have principles and have boundaries. You can communicate principles with other people and you can communicate respect with other people. But your boundaries and your respect that you consider 3 feet tall, and we'll say 3 feet, 3 feet ain't that tall, but like in your head, 3 feet is tall because in our head, sometimes we might look at ourselves like, why is that? That's interesting. But we'll say 300 feet tall, 300 foot wide. Our respect and our boundaries is that. But when we communicate that with somebody else, when we project that onto somebody else, they might look at it as us being insecure or you being insecure or me being insecure, right? And try to power play that. So then your 300 feet goes down to 3 inches length, 3 inches wide, and they simply step over it. And what we find ourselves doing, explaining, giving warnings, etc. Instead of looking at the reality. The reality is, if anybody respects you, if anybody understands principle, they will know that the things that they're doing is not okay. So if they're willingly doing it, they don't respect you. So what do you do at that point? What's the hardest thing, but the necessary thing? Getting rid of them. Distance, prayer, forgiveness, grace, and being able to adjust from there rather than hatred, resentment, over explaining. See what I'm saying? So principles and respect reflects internally. So showing up and giving yourself your word, living by your principles, not just talking about and projecting your principles on the other people, but actually living by your principles, your moral code, right? We don't need to reinvent the wheel. So a lot of times we would reinvent the wheel out of ego, but a lot of the principles that we'll try to word and try to sound nice, try to sound good is all in the Bible. So why not just go into the Bible and follow those principles and practice those principles, practice those commands, practice those boundaries, reflect those, commandments within ourselves, right? And write those words on the tablet of our hearts so that when we get in situations like that, we able to be called. We able to execute. You see what I'm saying? Be as wise as serpents, but innocent as doves. Be as wise as serpents and innocent as doves. We don't got time for people wasting our time, and we don't got time to waste other people's time. Time is the only currency you cannot get back. So respect others by respecting yours. And that way you'll be able to cut off all types of disrespectful timing and be able to get your timing back. And that's through the grace, forgiveness, prayer, supplication, and faith in Jesus Christ. So with that being said, principles and respect are internal. Don't project it and push it onto other people. Instead, repay yourself with it. Keep that for you. Keep those reserves and use it when it's necessary. And with that being said, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all keep striving. I pray this is a good word for y'all.